What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, Max Malone. Happy freaking Saturday. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. Also, this happened. 2222. What a freaking tasty number. So nice. Thank you all so very much, and if you didn't do so already, subscribe to the channel, become part of the next 2,500. I would appreciate it so freaking much. But enough yammering, let's get into the Snow White control. Hammering. Yes, the name doesn't fit completely, but you can see it's Snow White control. So, what is the Snow White control? It's an Uber LIFEGAIN Ugin deck. Yes, Uber LIFEGAIN Ugin sounds good. That is what I'm going to call it. So, we have the Ugin, and we will be ramping so good in the Ugin. And to make sure that we will be ramping in the Ugin, we have some cards to ensure that, because the Ugin is just so freaking good. And yeah, what is up with all the LIFEGAIN? Well, we have the Forsaken Monument, which can tap colorless lands for 2 colorless mana. That means the turn 6 we will have our Ugin out if we have our Forsaken Monument, and the turn 6 Ugin, just almost as good as a turn 2 Ugin, almost, but more consistent. So, Forsaken Monument is really freaking good, and whenever you cast a colorless spell, you gain 2 life, and we have some colorless spells, and colorless creatures get +2/+2. So that means that the Solemn Simulacrum will be a 4/4, a Crawling Barrens will be a 2/2 without even having counters on it, but we still have to put the counters on it, so it will be a 4/4. The moment it first attacks in, Faceless Haven will be a 6/5, so very freaking nice. And to fit the LIFEGAIN theme, we have those Radiant Fountains. So, we will get a lot of life back, we will get a lot of mana back, our creatures will be big and strong, freaking love it. And to ensure that we get into the Ugin, we have the Solemn Simulacrum to search for a basic land, we have the Search of Glory so we can find our Ugin or maybe a land if we really need to, and we have the Birth of Meletis to find ourselves some more basic planes. Get a wall, which will become a 2/6 the moment our Forsaken Monument is out, so it is even a useful blocker. And we gain 2 life, which is very good. We have the Mazemind Tome to scry lands on top, very freaking good. And later on, we get some life. And all of these spells will get ourselves some more life with the Forsaken Monument. And the Cosmos Elixir, also such a nice freaking card in this deck, because every time at your end step you gain 2 life, and if you're over 20 life, you draw a card. So, if you're on 24 life, you will draw a card. If you have 2 Cosmos Elixirs out, you will draw 2 cards. And if you have 2 out and you're on 19 life, first you get 20 to 21 life, and then you draw a card. It is just so freaking good. So, these are all the ways to gain ourselves some life. And controlling wise, we have 2 Doomskars, 3 Shatter the Skies, 4 Skyclave Apparition, because it is just so freaking good. And we have the Study Break. This can tap down creatures, help us survive for a little bit longer, and gives us access to a learn board, which is over my head right now, so let's get over here. There we are. Let's look at the sideboard. We have 3 Environmental Sciences to get ourselves some life, make sure that we get those planes in our hand. We have 2 Introduction to Annihilation, because it is such a good card, and yeah, then we have the Mascot Exhibition. And think about it, all of these cards will also trigger the Forsaken Monument, so it is just so freaking good. Alright, let's get back over here. Alright, here we are, Mortal Kombat reference initiated. So, what you want to do with this deck is put down the Birth of Meletis to get yourself a blocker, get yourself a land, Skyclave Apparition, their biggest threats, Shatter the Sky as soon as you can, Doomskar away as soon as you can, very freaking nice, and yeah, with the Solemn Simulacrum and all of these manlands, just beat them freaking down as soon as you have your Forsaken Monument out. It is just so good. You will have so much card advantage thanks to the Cosmos Elixir, and if you're up against a mono red deck, just get as much life as you can, put down Big Daddy Ugin, exile everything their own, and they are out of here. Freaking out of here. Land-wise, we have 4 Radiant Fountains to get some life, and to double up our mana with the Forsaken Monument. Faceless Haven to attack in for 6 every single turn that we can. The Crawling Barrens, also these 2 are colorless lands, so it will give us 2 mana if we need it. to attack in for 4, 6, 8 million attack every single turn as soon as we can. And then we have 12 very peaceful, very beautiful, snow-covered plains. Alright, also tonight I will be recording with the Cryptic Commander, a podcast. It's just called about that card. It's not about Commander, I think. We will talk a little bit about Standard, but I will let you know. Also tomorrow I will finally announce my giveaway for the 2000. Just had to think about what I want to do, and I think I found something very freaking nice that you arena people will like. So, thank you also very much for tuning in on this beautiful Saturday. I hope you're enjoying the Uber LIFEGAIN Ugin deck. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you in those comeback games. Alright, so yesterday I tried to build some janky decks. I tried to make my land destruction deck work again, and we were beat so bad by Venota decks left and right. Nothing else. John Cape, but Venota decks for a whole freaking evening. Not even like, oh, we're going first? We're going first? Is this real life? Is it? Is this a miracle? It looks like it is a miracle. We even got the Skyclave Apparition here. That is so good. So this Robber of the Rich will be gonzo. 1,000,000%. We even found another freaking land, which is so freaking good, because that means that we can put down the Solemn Simulacrum. Alrighty, so yeah, Venota decks and mono red decks. That was everything I have seen yesterday. Another Robber of the Riches. And a Frostbite. Not bad. Not freaking bad. Alright, stealing our Skyclave Apparition. Okay, we found another land. We're putting down this one. Putting down this one. Getting a land on the field seems pretty good, seems pretty freaking good. So we can be ramping at least, that is good. If he has a, oh, Phoenix of Ash, okay. Will he still be attacked? How many Frostbites do you have, my friend? How many do you have? The Forsaken Monument is so freaking good here. So freaking good, not gonna lie. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it doesn't really matter which one we play. So, 2, 6. If he pushes it, he will be on 9. But I still think that we need to put down this Forsaken Monument here. And then next turn we can get ourselves some life back, which is pretty good. If he has a Torbran here, we're screwed. If he doesn't, we're kinda good. Oh, come on. Of all the things he could have stolen, he always steals perfectly what he needs. Alright. Perfectly, I meant perfectly. I know how to speak. Alright. So we're getting some life back here. We are getting some life back here. We have a big, chunky blocker. Getting ourselves another land. Putting down the Cosmos Elixir is getting ourselves some life back. Putting down the Birth of Meletis. Next turn we can search for our Ugin. And then hopefully survive. Hopefully freaking survive. So, what could kill us here? An Embercleave could kill us. This is still not enough. If he has the Embercleave, we're dead, obviously. So let's block the Chungus here. So this is 6. If he has an Embercleave, there will be coming 1 plus 3 more. That is 9. And we still live. We got rid of the Faceless Haven, which is pretty freaking good. He has a Rimrock Knight. 8. Does he have another Rimrock Knight though? Does he now? The Bone Crusher Giant. So we live with 1 freaking life. 1 freaking life. Okay. So we got this wall now. Do we have enough? Faceless Haven on the field. And let me think. 2, 4, 6, 8. We do have enough. Alrighty. Getting ourselves the Ugin. It is good. It is exactly what I wanted it to be. Survived with one single life. Holy freaking smokes. Now we're getting some life back with the Cosmos Elixir even. Holy freaking smokes. One life comeback. Good game. Oh baby. Yes. So freaking good. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. So good. Okay, we're up against we MTG. We are MTG. We are keeping this hand. We are keeping this hand. So, let's not show him our true colors here yet. It doesn't even matter, because next turn we'll have the snow-covered plains, get ourselves a land with the Birth of Meletis. I really hope this is an aggressive deck, because we have to Shatter the Skies. Would be cool. If it isn't, would be sad. So, people aren't playing today. They're just getting into games, hanging out, getting to life here. Very good. Very freaking good. Another mono red deck? Okay. You do you, my friend. You do you. But this is insanity. So we even have enough for our Faceless Haven now. The Robber of the Rich. Okay. We got another Solemn Simulacrum. And we are putting down... I mean, the Radiant Fountain is good here. It is just good. We're getting some life back. We can block the Robber here with our little wall. Next turn we're putting down the Solemn. He has two Robber of the Rich. Okay. Both are stealing stuff. It's a land and it's a Forsaken freaking monument. I don't like to see that. Really don't. Frostbiting our wall, that is fine with me. We're wiping the board here, getting some life back. We even have a new board wipe now, which is pretty good. So there you go, my friend. So next turn we go in Faceless Haven into Solemn Simulacrum. He has the Annex and the Fervent Champion. Okay. But we found the Ugin. We found the freaking Ugin. So all we need to do is to ramp fast enough so we can get ourselves, you know, the Ugin out. We're only one turn away with the Solemn Simulacrum. We can't even do it. So, looks a good. Looks a good. He has an Ambercleave, doesn't he? So let's minimize the damage here. He does have the Ambercleave. Okay, but we're still wiping the board here. We're just wiping the board. Drawing a card, it's a land, so that is good. That means that we can wipe the board without any worries. Found yet another land. He will draw a card and make himself some creatures. But that is a price I have to pay here. Because next turn, if we can survive one more turn here, if we can, we are kinda good. So we will see. We will freaking see. He has another freaking Annex. Please just equip the sword onto the Annex. Okay, so that is 4. That is 6 damage. So we're dead to a Faceless Haven here. Okay, so we freaking died to the Faceless Haven. Yep. Perfect freaking lethal. Perfect freaking lethal. Can't believe it. But the Faceless Haven's just going to kill us here. Oh, one Radiant Fountain more and we would have won. One Radiant Fountain. Please don't use the Faceless Haven. Oh, of course he's using the Faceless Haven. Alright, well, 1-1 against Mono Red. But him stealing all of this good stuff. Oh, he didn't even, that was last game. Yeah, but still. Exact freaking lethal always hurts. It hurts so bad. Yeah, him killing the wall. That was good. That was good. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. If he wouldn't have killed the wall, we would have had some more life. Just a little bit. Just a smidgen. Alright, what are we up against? A Yorion deck. Longest time I haven't seen a Yorion deck, to be honest. Okay, but we have the Birth of Meletis, so I'm inclined to... Oh, he's going first. Really don't like that. Really don't like that. So the study break is not looking too good here. And yeah, Against the Yorion deck, we're a little bit slow, to be honest. But maybe we have a chance. Alright, getting ourselves some life, putting down the Birth. He doesn't have a counterspell, that is good to know. And our Ugin can take care of everything he owns, so that is also very good. Very freaking good. So, he's not doing anything, love to see that. We're making a wall, we're making a Mazemind Tome go boom, go brrr as they say. Yeah, they say that. The Mystical Dispute on the Mazemind Tome. That is not even that bad. Just a little bit bad. So, what do you have here? Getting the Yorion in hand. Never like to see that. Never freaking like to see that. Alright. So we need to get ourselves a land here. Sad but true. Sad but freaking true. Because we want our Forsaken Monument out as soon as we can. So yeah, that is what we have to do, sadly. So, what you putting down here? Nothing. He's not ramping. That is good. If we can get our Forsaken Monument to rock, that would be so freaking good. So freaking good. Just putting down the binding. Like to see that. Because that means that we can Skyclave Apparition that binding. And we can even learn here. We could also foretell the Doomskar. So let's do that. Alright. I don't think he has another binding. He could have. I mean, he's a Yorion deck. Why shouldn't he? Here comes the Eliminate. I can live with that. And I think we're putting down the Cosmos Elixir this turn. We even found a Radiant Fountain. So let's do that. Just to get the freaking card advantage. Just to freaking get it. And if he wants to put down something here, does he have another counterspell? Don't you tell me he has another one. Oh, it's Omen of the Sea. Okay, I can freaking live with that. I know I said it before, but we're looking pretty okay right now. He puts 2 on bottom, and we have the Ugin. Everything is still okay. So, we're drawing a card here, which I like a lot. Going into card advantage against the Yorion deck is always freaking good. But the longer this goes, the worse. So, he's missing 1 color for his Emergent Ultimatum. But if he has it, well, we still have the Ugin. All we need to do is to, you know, get rid of his stuff. So yeah. Study break, not going to be used here. So what are you doing, my friend? Putting down the Yorion. Okay, that is good, because that means that we can just Doomskar away. Get him good in the neighborhood. I like to see that. And maybe now we're not using the study break. We needed to survive later on. The moment he gets his freaking Vorinclex on the field. Alrighty. So. Can we Forsaken Monument here and still wipe the board? Sadly, we can't. Sadly, we can't. So let's get ourselves some more lands. Then we wipe the board here. If he has a counterspell, well, that's just how it is. Not much I can do about that. But we're totally wiping the board here. And he would need exactly a Vorinclex here to be very freaking annoying. But we're still drawing a lot of cards, which I like a lot. So, do you have it? Do you freaking have it? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we found even another Cosmos Elixir. Freaking love to see that. So we're getting down to Forsaken Monument. Do you have another counterspell, sir? Do you? Do you? Do you? Please say no. Oh boy. Oh no, it tapped the wrong lands. It tapped the wrong freaking lands. Well, we're still drawing a card here. So hey, not everything is lost. Also, that means that if he has the Vorinclex here, we can wipe the board. and then take care of everything he owns with our Ugin later. So yeah, still pretty good. Still pretty a-okay. Also, the beatdown with the Faceless Havens and the Crawling Barrens is freaking real. So let's go. Let's freaking go. He's cycling. Like to see that. Freaking love to see that he's cycling. Also today I will cut my beard a little bit, just putting it in better shape. The Tybalt. The freaking Tybalt. That is bad. He can steal my Forsaken Monument. Don't like that. Really, really don't like that. But that also means that he's dead to a Crawling Barrens. Which is good. Which is freaking good. Now I even have the Faceless Haven. I could also put down the Ugin here. And just shoot him. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Unless of course he found a counterspell. He didn't. Didn't find a counterspell. Love to freaking see that. So, if he can't kill the Ugin here, I'm pretty stoked. We found another Shatter the Sky, which is good. Which is pretty good. He just surrendered. Yes. So we got Mono Red, we lost to Mono Red, and then we got the Yorion deck. Pretty freaking good. Alrighty. Beating Yorion deck feels always so good. Blood Legacy. The legacy of the blood. We're going first, freaking finally. We're going first. I can't even remember if we went first before. This game went so long. So, Crawling Barrens into Snow-Covered Plains, into Birth of Meletis, into Skyclave Apparition, into Cosmos Elixir. We have such a nice curve. Pamela Anderson would be envious. Oh, he has the world champion little thingy here. It's another Venota deck. Good thing we have the Skyclave Apparition. Good thing we freaking have it. The outside of life's bounty, pretty freaking annoying here. But we have 2 Cosmos Elixir. So I'm kind of okay with that. Alrighty. So, what you putting down? Another outside. Another freaking outside. So he can protect his outside. But will he do that? Will he freaking do that? Well, we will find out. But we are going to put it down anyways here. Because we really need to minimize the damage so that our Cosmos Elixir will be doing some good stuff. Are you sacking it? He is not sacking it. Love to see it. Freaking love to see it. Alright. An Annex? Is this really a Venota deck? Well, we will find out very soon. But we're putting down the Cosmos Elixir here. Drawing ourselves a card. Seems pretty good. The sooner we can ramp into Ugin, the better. So, we will block the Annex here. The Blade Historian. Cheeky. Freaking cheeky. So we're doing it like this. Getting rid of the outside seems pretty tasty. Maybe we even find a board wipe here. Who knows? Could not find a board wipe. That is very, very bad. Very bad. But maybe we do now. Drawing some cards. Who knows? Another Ugin. Another Radiant Fountain. So we're pretty close to that. This is 12. 16. Plus 4 is 20. He's just getting in for some tasty 20 damage here. Oh yes. Just tasty 20 damage. If we don't find a board wipe here, we're super screwed. We're super screwed. I mean, it's not like we don't have a million board wipes in our deck, but we're just finding lands. So if the game wants it to lose, it shows it to you through various manners. So these are 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. Absolutely nothing we can do. If he has a Venota here, we're just dead. The Stone Coiled Serpent. Why does he even put it down? Come on, game! All the lands, once more, feels bad. Feels bad. Feels just bad. So we have time for one more game. Can we turn this around into 3-2? Would be pretty freaking good. We didn't find any of our board wipes. Finding it here would have been so good. So good. I mean, we had the 2 Radiant Fountains that didn't even help us because he had like an annex into a Blade Historian. That is just so good. Going first didn't help us at all. Alrighty, I really like this hand. I really do. So, Faceless Haven on turn 1. Nothing better to do. And we will see. If we're up against an aggressive deck, we even finally found our study break. And it looks like we did. So we can Mazemind Tome here. Scrying immediately. Yes, I want that. I want all the lands. All the frickin' lands. Oh, interesting. We're not letting that happen. We're stealing that. Give me that satchel. That is too much value. Too much freaking value that I don't want to see. Another land. I mean, yeah, we want to get our Forsaken Monument out as fast as freaking possible, so it is pretty good. We have to Shatter the Skies. Everything is still bueno. We can now even attack in with the Faceless Haven. Doesn't look like he has anything. So let's be aggressive. No need not to. Putting a stop on our upkeep just to make sure that we don't miss that one. Would be very bad. The Storm's Wrath. Okay. Yeah, I think we have enough lands. As we have the snow-covered plains now, we have enough lands. So he has a 2-2 now. Doesn't even really matter. The Cosmos Elixir is so freaking good. Alrighty. So, we are putting down the Forsaken Monument here. If he gets in for 2, that is fine with me. Because next turn we will get 2 life back with the Cosmos Elixir. Pretty freaking good. Yeah, look at it. Look at it, crushed guava. Oh no. He's an Ugin deck. This is so bad. This is so bad. So bad, so bad, so bad. So can we do anything here? We can. We can do something. And doing something we will. So we're attacking the Ugin. Then we're tapping down his 2-2. And getting ourselves the introduction to Annihilation. So we're still missing our Cosmos Elixir here, but at least we know that he won't be attacking in, which is pretty good. So yeah, shoot me, my friend. Shoot me again, I ain't dead yet. We even found another land. So can we do both? I don't think so. I just don't think we can. So that is why we're just doing it like this. Yes, yes. Getting rid of the Ugin here. Getting 2 life back. Seems pretty freaking tasty. Alright. So we're still kind of in a driver's seat here. He would need another Iron Crag feat and another Ugin. Can he do it? We will find out very soon. Stay tuned. So, seize the spoils. Okay. That is kind of good for him. Another spell satchel. Do I care about this one? I do not really. Or do I? Or do I? Well, I want to draw a lot of cards first. And we're getting the Skyclave Apparition out onto the spell satchel. We found the Birth of Meletis. Meh. Not that good, not that bad. There is worse. He can be playing another Ugin here. But if he plays the Ugin, we are kind of... Oh, he's also blue! Holy smokes, where did this came from? Come from. I know words. I have the best words. Alright, he will be shooting the Skyclave Apparition, which is kind of annoying. But that means that we can use these 3 lands to wipe the board and then get in with our Faceless Haven, which is pretty good. Oh, just frostbiting, eh? Was that the right choice? Are you really eager to deal the damage here? Are you really that eager? Looks like he is. Looks like he frickin' is. We even found another land. So 1, 2, 3. Wipe the board. Now we're getting in with the Faceless Haven. Seems pretty tasty. Oh boy, 6 damage to his face. We are putting down the Birth of Meletis. Getting ourselves some tasty life back here. Getting all the lands out of our deck. So, what you gonna do, my friend? What are you gonna do? Shoot in my face is fine. Absolutely fine. So the question is, does he have something to answer my "it doesn't look like it"? So his Ugin is gone. The battle of the Ugins. Ugin wins. Ugin freaking wins. Alright. We're back to 20. Now we will start drawing cards. Another spell Satchlet. Number 3. Okay. You do you, my friend. The Search for Glory is so good. Search for Glory is so freaking good. Alright. First things first, we're attacking in. 4-6. Get in there, my friend. Now we're searching for glory. Getting ourselves a tasty little Ugin into our hands. And yeah, watch him scoop. Watch him scoop. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, he's still trying to win. He didn't surrender. Go! I told you 3, 2, 1. Now I'm counting down. That was freaking fun. We beat Mono Red. We got beaten by Mono Red. That is alright. We beat a freaking Yorion deck and we beat a big red deck. Everything is so freaking good. I freaking love this deck. But to be honest, I think that the black version is just better because of the exile spells. So yeah, if you want to try something out, try out my Darkest Ugin deck. I don't know if I made a Strixhaven version. Yes, I think I did. I think I freaking did make a Strixhaven version. So check that out. And yeah, but otherwise this deck is really freaking fun. And if you like the snow, if you like the life gain, you will freaking love this deck. So, thank you all so very freaking much for tuning in. If you didn't do so already, join the Discord. A link is down in the description. And also, if you didn't do so, subscribe to the channel. I mean, it's free. We're on our way to 2,500. Can we do it until the end of the month? Would be freaking crazy, but I have a feeling that we could. If we're all pulling together and pull on the same rope, if as you say in German. So, thank you all so very much. Happy freaking weekend. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.